And we're going to look at the top 3 songs in country music this week. Here's Tuesday's top 3. Your number 3 song, if you'll hit that one, Raymundo, here it is. All to Myself. At number 2, it's Luke Combs, Beer Never Broke My Heart. There you go. Never broke my heart like diamond rings and football teams. And your number 1 song is Maren Morris and Girl, and congratulations to Maren. There it is. Won't you stop your crying? I know that you're trying. Everything's gonna be. Your biggest song in top 40 pop music is Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber. Don't play it yet, Amy. Can you sing I Don't Care?
I don't care if you love me.
Good, there it is. Yeah, that's it.
'Cause I don't care
Good.
when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel that maybe I am somebody.
The number 1 alternative song is Billie Eilish, Bad Guy. Do you know that one?
I'm a bad guy.
Kind of. Do you
I'm
know
a
it, or are you just
bad-
guessing?
No, I have no idea.
Hit that one.
So you're a tough guy, like you really
Oh.
rough guy.
Oh, now I know it.
Yeah.
Enough guy, just always so puff.
What was up with your son? We were at your house and he kept going, Alexa, play blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Stevenson, why are you talking crap to Alexa? And he goes, no, it's a song.
No, it's a song.
Yeah, it's a song where they just go blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, no.
What, who sings that?
It's annoying. I have no idea.
Is it like a YouTube song?
He'll have to ask Alexa. He still wants her to come to his birthday party. Oh, and Alexa, he now has to be very clear with her because she's been playing the not clean version. So he's like, Alexa.
No explicit.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he yells, and he can't really say explicit, and it's so cute. And he's like, Alexa, no, not the explicit one, the clean one.
So what does he want with Alexa when she comes to his birthday party?
To hang out.
What does he think she looks like?
I have no idea. I should ask him.
Because
I'll
in
ask
his
him
head,
today.
he has to be picturing some woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll ask him today.
Okay, record it.
They have full-blown conversation. I mean, you see how he talks with her.
We have the conversation. It's like this. Alexa, I'm gonna make people's Alexas go off. Sorry. Please do whatever. And Alexa's like, what? I don't understand you. And it takes like 3 times
Oh, I know. Sometimes he has to be like, Mom, can you come talk to her?
because his
she doesn't-
accent's so thick. Yeah. Today in country music. Here we go. Hit it, Raymundo.
The Bobby Bones Show.
On this day in
Country music.
Today in 1954, which was 65 years ago, Elvis gave his very first ever billed performance. Little Elvis, please. Thank you very much. There you go, pretty mama. Together.
Thank you very much.
However, he is mistakenly billed in the paper as Ellis Presley.
No.
It was his first big concert. He opened for Slim Whitman, who, by the way, was a yodeler. You familiar with Slim Whitman?
No.
And so it was in Memphis, but Ellis Presley. Girls of all ages went crazy, and they began screaming, jumping around, losing control of themselves, and applauding. Hey. When Elvis came off stage, he said, why was everybody yelling at me? And he was like, no, they loved you. He goes, well, I thought they were yelling at me, pretty mom. Pretty.
Thank you very much.
He said, I was just scared stiff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was like, why was everybody, what was everybody yelling? I don't know. What was I
Pretty
doing?
good, Bones.
What was I doing out there? I was just trying to sing my songs and everybody was yelling at me. Thank you. Yeah, on this day, Ellis Presley had his very first ever billed performance, and that is on this day in country music. Hit it.
That was
on this day in
country music.
I have not seen the results of yesterday's draft. I'm going to tell you, that's the only shot I ever have at winning this thing is I picked Jesus' mom.
Yeah.
If I don't win,
Mary
I'm never
and
going to win a
Joseph.
draft. I'm never going to win a draft. Will someone
And
bring me
you
the
went
results,
Adam
please?
and Eve.
And Adam and Eve and Mary and Joseph. Some would say I was pandering, and some would be me. Let's see the results. I finished second.
What?
Morgan number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's in charge of these polls.
Oh,
conspiracy.
Right, guys?
Conspiracy theory!
I mean,
Right,
Y'all
Lunchbox?
can count the votes.
Conspiracy theory!
You can count them.
Wow, this is interesting.
I will
Web
say
girl,
this.
Morgan.
My best showing. I'm kind of proud of my best showing. I've never finished second.
Do you like second?
No, I don't, but I like improvement. Like, I can look at any improvement and go, all right, we're on to something.
Okay.
But I don't see how did Jesus' mom not
Right.
win?
Right.
Right.
We did a celebrity couple draft,
Bunch of heathens voting.
and all my people that
Right.
must not like the Bible.
Right?
Yeah.
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 I had Mary and Joseph, Adam and Eve, and Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman.
Right, up there.
Bunch of Pro Bowlers right there.
Okay, wait. Who were Morgan number 2s?
Yeah.
You know,
Please tell me.
Not even that good. I'm being a hater right now, Morgan number 2. Here's Morgan number 2's. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend.
I mean, that's solid.
I don't.
As number one?
Do you
Okay.
follow Chrissy Teigen on Instagram?
She's funny.
Let me
She's
just
so
let me just
funny.
lay them up against each other as draft picks. Mary and Joseph versus Tim and Faith.
Oh, yeah. But nothing against him and Faith. But yes, you're right.
Okay. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman versus Chrissy Teigen and John Legend.
Come on.
Right.
It's close. And then finally, Monica and Chandler versus Adam and Eve. Come on, had Adam and Eve. Morgan number 2, you win. I'm being a hater. Nice job. You were definitely just tearing this game up. Morgan number 2 with 42% of the votes. I came in second. Lunchbox third. Amy fourth. And Eddie, you're last. I think
Shocking.
just all your kids voted, and you got a couple percent.
Oh, great. So I got.
You have 19 kids. I think they all got online.
Wow.
And they
People
all
didn't
voted.
appreciate my couples that used to be.
Yeah, we're not doing a draft today. Do we have
Good.
options for tomorrow, Mike D? I know we were talking about cereals. What
What
else?
cereals would be good.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
We may sit on that one a minute.
Oh.
But Morgan number 2 now has 3 wins.
And we've done this 3 times, right?
No, we've done it. We only started keeping score after a couple.
Okay.
You're a little bitter today.
Well,
like,
no,
I'm just kidding a
Because
little
I
bit.
honestly, because I thought, I am too. I'm not, Morgan number 2, I'm not serious.
Go ahead.
But a little bit.
No. I mean, I don't think I should have won, but I just find it interesting.
Me too.
Okay.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories about you running the internet, and also, and that all those theories come from Amy's mouth.
Hey, I am happy to turn over all of the ways people have voted, and you guys can count for yourselves.
What is that? The great hack?
Oh,
Over
on
here.
Netflix, the Great
Yeah.
Hack. Morgan number 2's running the Great Hack.
Yeah, you're working with that company.
You got Cambridge Analytica running
Yes,
this.
Cambridge
They're
Analytica.
stealing the election in here. You're winning fair and square.
Whatever. She's got all people's data, the 5,000 data points on people,
Oh.
and she knows what they want to hear, and they wanted to hear.
Morgan Analytica? Is
Yeah.
this Morgan the new company? Okay.
I do know the people. I'm there.
I'll take your suggestions for sad songs is one we could do tomorrow, but I don't feel like that tomorrow. F Cereal. I'm not really feeling that one tomorrow.
Oh, sad songs.
I'll let you guys think about it, and we'll pitch maybe in the post show, pre-show today after the
All
show.
right.
We'll pitch our draft concepts. Cool. All right, there you go. Coming up in a second, what time of the day we're in our best mood? Like scientifically, what time of there's a small block that we are in our best mood. And I read this, I didn't much like it. I'll tell you why coming up in a minute. Plus the top things that instantly lift our spirits. And Amy says her husband went Uncle Rico yesterday, which is a dated
Happens.
reference
Yeah, but it happens time to time.
to our
Okay.
younger listeners. That means someone who used to bask in their glory of yesteryear. Because people may not know what that means if they're below 25.
From Napoleon Dynamite.
Did you ever see Napoleon Dynamite, Morgan number 2?
Yeah, but I really didn't get the Uncle Rico reference.
Wow.
Well,
So tomorrow's draft will be Rico's, famous Rico's. She doesn't know him. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
That's how to get her.
Things from the 80s. All right, we'll do that. The best mood, Amy's husband going Uncle Rico. Hackers break into the Fortnite World Cup winners' Twitter and stuff. It was interesting. We got a whole segment on that coming up next.
Bobby Bones, yeah.
No one really has time to go to the post office. You're busy. Who's got time for all the traffic, the parking, the lugging all the mail packages? you still like the Whiskey Glasses song?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll play it, and then I'll tell you the hours that we're in the best moods. All right. Whiskey Glasses, Morgan Wallen. It's the Bobby Bone Show. Thanks for hanging out.
Bobby Bone, come on.
The thing that people comment on the most when they watch our show, because you can watch it live pretty much, just go to facebook.com/Bobby Bone Show, is that I just have all these Sharpies. I love Sharpies. I have big fat ones, I have middle ones, I have skinny ones, and I haven't marked on my table yet, by
Good.
the way. How about that? Let me ask you a question. If you have a piece of moldy cheese in the fridge, is it okay to cut away the mold
Yes.
and still eat it?
Yes. Right? I was taught that was okay. I don't know if that's correct or not, but growing up, that's what we did, and I still do it.
The USDA says toss it because you can't cut around it. It can still make you sick.
Boo.
It's especially true for soft cheeses like cream cheese or brie, but they say don't because you're likely not able to get it all, and you won't be able to see it all either.
Oh.
What about bread? Because growing up,
Done that.
there was a. I wouldn't even cut it away. I would just throw away the bad pieces.
Mm-hmm.
The bad slice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then find the ones without green on it because we couldn't just go buy bread all the time.
I do the same thing with blueberries and raspberries. You open up a box, you can't see in the grocery store all of them, and you open up the box. Sometimes some of them have mold on it. So I get rid of the ones that have mold and I just rinse off the others. Fine.
I feel like it's fine too. I feel like they're just being super safe. I think that's like changing your oil every 2,000 miles.
Yeah, get out
Like,
of here.
who does that?
No one.
Yeah.
And cheese is moldy, right? Isn't it
Like it's
aged?
supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I were to say, when are you in your best mood? Like time of the day?
It varies. But if I had to pick a time, I'm going to go with 10 a.m.
Wow, really? Between 6 and 9 p.m.
Oh,
I'm in bed for most of that point. Like I'm asleep from, hopefully 8 to past.
do you think that's because like we're off work and you're at home and you're able to relax?
We're happiest between 6 and 9 p.m. because you get to unwind from work. On weekends, people start feeling good a lot earlier, around 11 a.m. Here are things that can put you in a good mood. Can I get a drum roll, please? At number 5, finding money in your pocket.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, even if it's $1, you're like, today rocks. Number 4, getting a compliment.
Yeah, that's nice.
I just never trust it.
Why?
If
You
someone
think
says
it's
something about me, I'm like, what do you want? I'm not that special. Yeah, I'm not a big compliment getter. I don't do well.
You complimented my jacket this morning.
I
and
know
was
I'm
like,
a good
"That's so
compliment
nice."
giver,
Mhm.
not getter. 'Cause
Okay.
I always think somebody's up to something. I'm not
Yeah,
up
what
to
do you want
anything.
from me today?
I think your jacket's awesome. And I was like, Amy, your jacket's A+ today.
Thanks.
Number 3, going for a walk.
Yeah.
You like walking.
Yes, love it.
Things that make us feel better. Number 2, when the sun comes out.
Okay, depends.
What time of morning is that? I guess we're here.
Yeah,
sun
we never
comes
see
out.
that.
And then number 1 is a good night's sleep.
That'll do it.
How'd you sleep last night?
I mean, okay.
Your husband and I had this long conversation at your house the other night, and I've had dreams about it for the last 2 nights, and I had nightmares for 2 nights in a
You're
row
dreaming
about
about him?
it. He's part of the dream. Yeah.
What's
Just-
happening?
Just what? Well, it starts and him and I were only wearing togas, right?
Interesting.
No,
Not.
we were just talking about the internet and stuff.
And you've been having nightmares?
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I was like, what? And I wake up and I'm like, what? I'm like, that Amy's husband.
Did he put some stuff in your head?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
He probably does that to you too.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm used
One
to
ear
it.
and out the other.
Yeah.
So anyway, there you go. Finally, flowers is honorable mention. You don't like flowers. Also honorable mention, getting a hug.
Yeah, I like hugs.
The Fortnite winner had his social media account broken into, the teenage kid who won $3 million. And his name is Kyle Giersdorf, or I think Booga is how you say his screen name, because you need a screen name. Amy was hating on him yesterday. But the 16-year-old's fallen victim to a hacker who decided to access the newly made millionaire's Twitter and Twitch accounts. So right when he won, the dude hacked it. Remember when I won Dancing with the Stars? They hacked my account?
Yeah.
And we couldn't get back into it for like a day? They were writing a bunch of mean stuff too. So, and then they asked this kid some questions. What do I have him saying, Raymond? Did they ask him what his day's like? Do you have that clip?
This is on winning $3 million.
Okay, let me hear that clip first. Here's him on winning $3 million. Go ahead.
I feel pretty amazing, honestly, but at the same time, like not too much emotion, just because it hasn't really kicked in yet.
What are you going to do with $3 million?
Definitely just going to save it and put it towards my future.
Is
Wow.
there another clip or no?
That's all I got for now.
Okay. By the way, he doesn't get $3 million, right?
He doesn't?
Well, no.
Well, taxes?
Oh, yeah.
Even at 16 years
At-
old, you get taxed?
Hey, welcome to the real world,
Right.
buddy. This isn't like mowing a yard where you say, I'll do it for $25 and they give you $25. This is, you won $3 million. Here's $1.3 million.
No, that much?
Still a lot. Well, taxes are brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still a lot, but that's not the point. The point is you don't get $3 million.
Right.
Welcome to adulthood, kid.
Save that for your future.
Yeah, stick that in your, well, that's a lot to stick in there. Yeah. So yeah, I saw that. But he made $3 million. He's 16. And it was the first ever tournament that was so big. You know, there are a bunch of kids going back to their moms going, I told you, Mom. I can win millions of dollars. Look, they won. And a bunch of parents yesterday and today are like, oh my goodness.
Right.
Why did this even happen? Do your kids play Fortnite, Eddie?
No, they don't. I don't know why they missed that train, but
Maybe they're too young.
My 11-year-old mentioned it a few times, and we never got it for him, so then it kind of passed.
And yours definitely don't.
No, they don't even know what it is.
Because your daughter's the oldest and she doesn't.
They'd be like, we build a fort in the.
It's Fortnite?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, we'll come back. Amy's husband and how he's going Uncle Rico on her, which just means how he's reliving his childhood days
Oh, and he has a challenge for you.
in a very braggy way. Oh, he's challenging me?
Yeah.
Oh,
with his Uncle Rico moments.
Okay, so we'll talk about that coming up. And then we're also going to play Can You Guess the 90s Country Song by the first line of the song.
Yes.
So if you know 90s country, you can hang out and play. Am I playing that game? Because I haven't seen the sheet yet.
If you want to.
Oh, great.
You'll dominate.
Yes, you'll always dominate.
Why
Well,
am I
maybe
gonna-
not. No, actually, maybe not.
Are you telling me I'm the booga of 90s country
Woohoo.
music games?
Yeah.
You will
We
get
are.
3 million, which really will come out to 1.23.
We'll play that game coming up too. Back in a second.
Bobby Bones.
Hey, I'm going to go over and play Lee Bryce Rumor real quick. Also, you can watch our show if you want. Just go to facebook.com/Bobby Bones Show or youtube.com/Bobby Bones Show. You can watch us as we're here. We got a whole fancy studio. Thanks for hanging out. This is something a lot of people tweet us about. By the way, Eddie and I'll be in Chicago Friday night.
Yeah.
Our music and comedy show, The Raging Idiots. RagingIdiots.com if you're in Chicago and you want to come.
And girl, you know I've been on you forever.
I'm going to go and pick up Julie in North Carolina, who's on the phone right now. Hey, Julie, what's happening? Thank you for calling the Bobby Bones Show.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby. Been listening for about 7 years, but mostly on the podcast. So I'm in my car for an hour today and thought I'd give you a call and be able to say hi.
Oh, look at that. So you listen on the podcast. If you've been listening for a long time, what is your favorite part of the show?
I have to be honest. I really love when Lunchbox guesses weight.
That is a very popular segment.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's a very popular.
But hey, I have a question about that.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I ask Lunchbox a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Lunchbox. So, like, just sitting here talking to me right now, are you, like, secretly guessing my weight in your head?
No, I got to get in the mode, in the moment. Like, I don't do it all the time because I would wear myself out. It's exhausting, and I get tired afterwards.
It's true.
I'm like, I just wondered if every time you talk to somebody in your head, you're going, oh, I bet they're 150 pounds.
Do you, every time you see somebody, Lunchbox, are you sizing them up, though?
Yeah, when I look at them in person, I'm like, oh, I know how much you weigh.
And you're listening to their voice.
Yeah,
Like,
listening to their voice for clues. But yeah, it's on the phone. I mean, it's like studying for a test. You get really tired, and afterwards you just let it flush. You need a break. I can't do it every day, or else I'd be just a stress ball.
I hear ya. And Amy, we are huge fans of Morning Corny.
Oh, yay.
Do you have kids?
I got 3 kids. Yeah. We do the joke every day. We call my mom, and we give her the joke, and she thinks they're absolutely hilarious.
Well, thank you, and thanks for listening live.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
I'm glad I got to speak with you.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Julie. See you later.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
McKenna in Denver is on the phone. Hey, McKenna, how are you today? What's up, McKenna? How are you today? Going once, twice. We're missing on so many phone calls. There's something we're not doing right still because there's just too many. Before we had the new studio, this never happened. Now they
Right.
drop all the time. There's something lost in translation here. Maybe do I need to yell louder into the microphone?
No, I don't know what's happening. It is weird though, because you do have to always
Like
ask
half the calls,
twice or 3 times.
We don't get to. And I know more people just aren't hanging up now than they used to. And then they're not getting intimidated by you, Amy.
Mm-mm.
All right, so there's that. Let's talk about your husband for a second. I saw him at your house. You had a barbecue on Sunday night.
Yeah.
And him and I were hanging out a bit because he got his truck back that the government had taken.
Yes.
We talked about it on the air.
Yeah.
So he finally got it back. And we were hanging out. And I was talking about, check it out. I don't even know what kind of truck it is. I don't know anything about cars.
It's like a 1980 Land Rover.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty cool. And I'm like,
We put a lot of work into it. It didn't used to always look that cool, but he brought it over from England when he served over there, like, because he was stationed in England and he was able to bring the truck back for like free, paid nothing for it. And now it would be over here, it'd be worth like a lot of money.
well, to watch me talk about cars is pretty funny because
Right.
I'm like, that's pretty. 4 wheels.
Are those 4 tires?
Those 4 wheels.
Yeah.
Does that go fast?
Yeah.
This is Rico Rocks? I have no idea how to talk about cars.
Right. But I mean, it's just cool. Like the FBI seized it. Now we've got it back. So y'all were talking about it.
We're talking about that. And we're talking about the Great Hack, that show on Netflix, which you guys
Mm-hmm.
had just started.
Yeah.
And then afterward, I was like, hey, man, you should come to my gyms. I have a couple gyms that I own in Nashville. And he was like, man, I've been thinking about it. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come. And so I said, all right. And I say, are you a member of the Y? And he goes, yeah. I said, I played racquetball, and I played against my friend Jared, and he wasn't very good. And I haven't played in a long time, but I would like somebody that's a skill level higher to play against. And he's like, oh, I'm real good.
Right.
And I was like, oh, wow, you are.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
And he's like, yeah, I'm real good. And so that's where you and I left off yesterday.
Right.
What did
So-
he say when you went home?
Well, I had to go home and follow up because we've been married 12 years and I had no idea he had racquetball skills. Never even heard him talk about racquetball. But apparently he said it's a big, at least at the Air Force Academy, it was a big thing. And like his dad went to the Air Force Academy. Apparently his dad's real good at racquetball. I don't know. So it's part of his college life. He said, back in college, I killed it. But I mean, he's 42 now. So college was 20 years ago.
Well,
Like,
that's when I played to college. I'm 39, so we're not that different.
right. But are you like talking about how you were so
No.
amazing back then?
I took one class. I took a class
Mm-hmm.
because I had to get a PE credit, and I was okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, he said we played all the time. He's amazing. Basically, also that it runs in his blood because his dad's amazing. I'm sure his grandpa played.
Genetically, he's
Right.
a great racquetball player.
Like just the way he was Uncle Ricoing this racquetball skill that he has that I had no idea he had. And he said he's going to like start training a little bit and he wants to take you on.
He's going to train to I just wanted to play a game. Now the guy's trying to fight me. He's challenging me to a
Yeah.
UFC match.
No, I think like literally he might be going to the Y today to like,
What was his challenge to me?
he wants to play you.
Oh, I thought there was some sort of challenge, like he was
Oh.
talking garbage.
I mean, no, but he thinks he can beat you for sure.
I mean, I'll play him.
Remember when we played tennis? You and I, we had a tennis bet.
And I crushed you, right?
Yeah, but you were sandbagging. Bobby acted like he wasn't very good.
You're right. He does
And then he
that.
made me think that I could beat him. And then we had this ridiculous bet. Well, was that the car washing one?
Probably.
We were very immature. Very. And
Amy had to wash my car in
In a bikini.
And I took pictures and put them on the internet.
like these
you
days,
can't do
that
that
would
anymore.
not fly.
Yes, you can. What's wrong with a bikini?
It just, first of all,
The
I
whole-
wouldn't accept the challenge.
The whole thing was I'm gonna put them on the internet. We were looking for clicks for our website, and I was like, if I win, you have to wash my car in a bikini. I'm gonna post them all at BobbyBones.com, and she did.
So anyway, Bobby acted like he wasn't very good at tennis, and then we go and we play, and even in the first few rounds, he's like acting like he's not very good, and then boom, he like busts out. He comes
I
out
think
of
you're
the gate,
remembering this incorrectly.
Andy Roddick style.
I did have all the equipment from him. He did give me all the equipment. Back
Yeah,
then.
and then
Yeah.
I lost.
All right, coming up, tell me something good. A couple in Florida decided to ask their wedding guests to do something a little different than buying traditional wedding gifts. It's pretty cool. Maybe you'll hear this and you'll think, oh, wait, maybe I can do this, or maybe I can suggest this to someone. Amy will tell you what that is and what they asked for. Coming up next, and tell me something good.
Bobby Bones Show.
It's time for the good news.
With Amy.
Tell me something good.
So this couple did something really cool when it came to their wedding registry. Instead of registering for gifts and having people buy them all the things they need to fill up their home, they decided to ask for school supply donations.
Oh, wow.
Shout out Kelly Carter.
She a teacher?
Yes, Kelly's a teacher. She married Matt Cameron, and when they started planning their wedding, they were like, you know what? We don't need typical wedding presents. Let's just do something that she knows because she's a teacher that's a need. And they created an Amazon registry, and guests could go in there and shop like the school needs. And I think they had 70 full backpacks for students to start the school year.
That's pretty awesome. One, to get the kids what they needed, and two, for them to go, you know what, don't buy us anything.
Yeah.
Like on two different levels. It's very selfless of them to not think about themselves and to think about others.
The school even gave a list of items that their students could use, and it was everything from notebooks, which is stuff that you need, but also things like socks and underwear.
That's a good one. And I think it doesn't have to be school supplies, but let's say you got what you need.
Right.
You could be like, well, maybe to the animal shelter. Or you could just put it as one of the things on your registry, like a donation to the animal
Yeah,
shelter.
as an option.
As one of them. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. That's what this segment's all about right there.
That was Tell Me Something Good.
Luke Combs, Beautiful Crazy on. If you want to call us, you can. 877-77-Bobby. 877-77-Bobby. That's a number.
Mr. Bobby Bones.
Transmitting across America.
This is the Bobby Bones Show. That's right. Now here he is. Turn it up.
Come on, Bobby.
Eddie's talking crap. There's no reason to talk crap.
I just said if you're going to play and I win, it's going to taste a lot better. That's all I said, dude.
I'm going to play a music game
I know, and you're really good at those.
because I'm not running the game. I haven't seen it. So, Raymundo, you want to host it?
Yep.
Can you tell me what the game is exactly?
So I'm going to read the first line of a song, and you're going to then guess the song. And if you want to do artist too, or we could just do song.
Okay, rule one about game, just set the rules. Don't give us
You
the
guess
option.
the song, baby.
You give us the option.
Yeah. Don't give the players the options on how to play the game. 2, it's all 90s country, right? Is that what the tease was yesterday? Okay. Got it?
Yep.
Okay. I don't want to host it.
You're kind of hosting it
I know.
now.
Now you're kind of setting the rules.
I know. Okay, so 90s country songs. We just get the song, right, Raymundo?
Yep.
Okay. You're going to read the first line of the song.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm ready. Go ahead.
He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car.
All right.
I'm in.
Just read that again, please.
He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car.
In for the win.
Yeah, I'm in. Come on.
I'll be showing my answer to the camera, too, in case anybody wants to see it.
Cool.
The answer is strawberry wine. Amy?
Strawberry wine.
Lunchbox?
Strawberry wine.
Eddie?
Strawberry wine.
He was working through college on my grandpa's farm.
Bow, 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 bow.
I was thirsting for knowledge,
But what did he have, Gina?
and he had a car.
Yeah. Okay, Raymundo. Number 2.
All right. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
I'm in.
Oh, sorry.
You read it again?
I just don't think I'm going to miss one of these.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I
Cocky.
don't. Excuse me?
Cocky.
Can you read it again?
Confident.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
Oh, gosh. Amy's like humming it.
I'm in.
Oh man, I
Hey,
don't
Eddie,
know.
can you
if
zoom in
this
on the
is
camera?
exact title.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on, hold on.
All right, 3 seconds.
Shoot.
Here, let's see.
All right, time's up. The answer is
Hold on.
you're still the one. Amy?
Can't see that.
You're
oh,
still the one.
Lunchbox?
Shania Twain, my love.
Eddie?
yeah, still the one. Shania Twain. Come on.
Excuse me?
Did you say? Excuse me?
Still the one.
No.
Oh, so Raymundo,
you
what's
missed
the
it.
official answer?
What?
You're still the one.
That's what I was struggling with, and I went.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
Money. All right, give me another one. These are 90s country songs, the first line. Raymundo, give us that next one.
Out in the country, past the city limit sign. Well, there's a honky tonk near the county line.
Oh, man.
What? Too easy?
Too easy. Like, I'm country music's youngest historian. If
I
I,
know
miss
you
any
are.
of these,
Yeah, you should be
I
ashamed
should
of
be
yourself.
ashamed of myself.
I'm in.
I'm
I
in
may
for the
not
win.
can win the drafts, but dang it, I'll win music games. All right, the answer is out in the country past the city limit sign. Boot Scoot Boogie.
Yeah.
Thank you. Amy?
Boot Scoot and Boogie.
Lunchbox?
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
Eddie?
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
All right, there it is.
Out in the country past the city limit sign where there's a honky tonk near the county line.
How come you guys didn't tell me games are so fun?
Oh, yeah, they're fun.
I always have to host them. All right, give me one more. Let's do 2 more. 5. Go ahead.
I remember it all very well looking back. It was the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room rundown shack.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm in.
I'm in.
What?
Amy, we're tied for the lead.
Yeah, we are.
Hey,
Raymundo, can you read that again, please?
I remember it all very well looking back. It was the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room rundown shack.
I'm in. Amy, don't stare at me. I know it. You're being cocky right now.
What? No,
You're being
I'm not.
cocky.
I'm playing a game.
You're just staring at
Wait,
me. You're
okay,
not breaking
sorry,
your stare.
where
I'm in.
All right.
I just don't know where to
I'm
look.
in for the win.
Lunchbox, what do you have?
Garth Brooks.
Eddie?
I have fancy.
It's
Reba.
fancy. Yeah, it's fancy.
Oh, thank goodness.
Fancy.
Oh, hold it up cockily.
Whatever.
Is that the word?
It is now.
Whatever. Cocky recognizes
What do you have,
cocky.
Bones?
We're tied at 4. Amy and I are tied at 4. Eddie has 3. Lunchbox has been eliminated because we have 1 left. He only has 2. Raymundo, are you ready?
Yeah.
Last one.
You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes up when I'm gone.
Got it.
On earth.
What?
You know that?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Can you read that again, please, Ray?
You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes up when I'm gone.
You're
Got it.
I'm in
Oh,
Berlin.
Amy, you struggling over there?
Amy, come on, we need you.
Lunchbox, you're out.
Yeah, you're out. Eddie, you're about to be out.
No, I'm not.
All right, I got it still.
Amy's struggling. Do you hear that bus coming? That's the struggle bus.
You can. He's saying it with a certain beat, and it's throwing me off. Like he didn't read it like a sentence. He goes, "You can tell the world."
Oh, you can tell.
Hey, whoa, Eddie, don't.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Eddie.
You can,
You can tell.
Eddie.
Yeah, what's up, Bun?
5 seconds.
What up, Bun?
5 seconds.
You can tell the world.
Time.
Is it Garth?
Amy, what's your answer?
I don't have anything.
Oh, Amy.
Raymundo, what's the first line?
You can tell the world you never was my girl.
You can tell the world you never was my girl. It's Achy Breaky Heart.
Amy.
Eddie, what'd you get?
Prop me up beside the jukebox
Wow.
when I die.
We major
Thank you very
fail.
much. I love music games.
Wow. Of course.
Wait, you guys hating?
So close.
Nah, you good win, Bones.
Thank
Fine.
you.
Way to go.
Thank you very much.
You can tell.
Good win.
the
You're
Do you
the
have any
king.
extras, Raymundo? I can just roll through?
Yeah, if you want
Go
one.
ahead, give me another one.
Just the other night at a hometown football game.
Unanswered
on,
prayers,
stop it.
Garth Brooks. You didn't win, Eddie.
I know,
Oh,
but
so
come
this
on.
is what the winner gets to do. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Bones, you don't have a victory song. You
I
need to
know.
pick one, quick.
My victory song is just Earth.
It's crickets.
It's the
and
normal sounds of nature
birds.
and whatever's going around. Give me another Raymundo.
Creole Williams lived down
Dust on a bottle.
Stop.
Real
Williams.
Williams. Yeah.
And down dirt.
Give me one more, Raymundo.
Katie's sitting on her old
She's
front
in love
porch.
with the boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Trisha.
Boom.
Should I retire?
No?
Probably.
Yeah. Never play again.
I'm a little much when I play.
Because had you not played, I would have won.
That's true.
That's not true. You would have. Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Eddie, me and you got last.
Take it, Amy.
Mama Hard coming up
Mama
the
what?
road.
Mama.
Mama Carr.
Coming up. I don't know.
All right, Blake Shelton, God's Country.
Little-
I don't have to play if you guys want me to play.
No. One
Fine,
more.
you
Because I
play.
never get to play and I get so excited that I actually can.
It's fun, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome.
To win?
Yeah.
Feels good.
It's just fun to play. It's all just about the game, about the competition.
Right.
All right, God's Country, Bobby Bones Show. Good morning.
Right outside of this one church town, there's a goat.
This girl's on a roller coaster, shooting all around, and she gets hit in the face by something
Oh.
while she's on the roller coaster. I'll tell you what that is in a second, and you're gonna be like, "Holy cow, she's all right. She's all right, right? Yeah, she's all right."
Okay.
Before you start to get sad.
Good.
But this could happen to you. So she's on a roller coaster. She gets hit in the face by something. I'll tell you what that is in a minute.
Okay.
It's not like a piece of the roller coaster. It's totally random.
You know, I'm
Also,
like,
they put out a list of the highest paid DJs. We'll talk about that in a second.
Like,
That's all I'm going to say for now.
okay.
And then we'll come back, and you know, Lil Nas X is now the #1 song of all time.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
It
that.
beat out the other top songs. Do you know what the
Okay.
other ones are?
No.
Like number 2 and 3 of all time. I'll tell you those in a second too. We'll talk about The Bachelorette. Lunchbox has that. He watched
Ooh,
that
yeah.
last night. There's just a lot. So we'll get to that. Now, I'm also looking at tomorrow for the draft. Just some options.
Oh, yes.
We could do things like gas station snacks,
Okay.
which is okay.
All right.
I thought one would be funny would be like people that wear cowboy hats.
Oh, fit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. There are a lot of people.
Yes. That's a good one.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to do cowboy hat wearers tomorrow?
Yes.
Amy wants that one.
And Amy has the first overall pick tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's do that.
Don't mess with me. Oh,
What?
my #1 pick is going to
we
be
know
so
it.
amazing.
We all know it.
We already know.
Oh, George
You
Strait?
think you
Yes,
know.
of course.
That's true.
That's what it is.
Okay, so tomorrow's draft then will be cowboy hat wearers.
All right.
Cowboy hats and Wrangler booties. Let's do that.
No.
No. We're just going to do cowboy hat wearers. We'll do the draft tomorrow.
Okay.
By the way, Morgan #2 won again today. It's so irritating to me. We did celebrity couples, and I drafted Mary and Joseph, and I finished second to Monica and Chandler.
Come on.
What's happening with our kids these days?
I know. It's like the world.
Jesus'
doesn't even
mom?
know.
Mm-hmm. And dad. Kind of.
Celebrity couple. Yeah.
Stepdad.
Stepdad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Morgan #2, congratulations though on your win today. Another victory.
Thank you.
Which Morgan #2 has 3 wins. Who has the other win?
I do. Hey, don't forget me.
What did you win?
Don't sleep on me. I don't remember.
I'm not gonna sleep on
Food?
The Chris one.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, famous Chris's.
Yeah.
Oh, because you had Jesus Christ.
Correct.
I picked Jesus and I don't win.
And Santa Claus.
Okay. Okay, tomorrow, cowboy hat wearers. That will be the draft. What time you want to do that tomorrow?
I don't.
Like, yeah,
You're
we'll
asking.
do it at like 8:40 Eastern.
Sounds good.
7:40 Central. All right. There you go. We'll come back. I will get to what the girl got hit in the face with on the roller coaster. We'll do that and the DJs that got paid the most. All right, that's next. Hold on. Call us if you want, 877-77-Bobby. You want to jump in on a conversation or you have a question? 877-77-Bobby. By the way, Justin Moore will be in this Friday for the Friday morning conversation. So Justin Moore will come in on Friday. All right, I'm going to play Jason Aldean, Girl Like You, and then we got a bunch to catch up on, including the girl's riding a roller coaster, and all of a sudden, pop, gets hit in the face with something. She's okay.
Okay.
It wasn't like a piece of equipment. It's something you go, wow, I can't believe that happened. That's coming up next. Here we go. And then in the middle of the video, she gets just pegged by a bird.
Oh.
Like the bird was just flying by. Well, bam, right in the face, and you see feathers.
Oh,
just go,
no.
And she wasn't seriously hurt. But how about that? That's a cool video to have.
Yeah.
That's good content. She posted it on Facebook. She hit a bird, boop, right in the middle of it. Pretty funny, huh?
Yeah.
Forbes put out their highest paid DJs. Amy's at number 2.
Oh,
joking.
Amy.
I'm just kidding.
He's joking.
It's
Yeah.
like frickin'
Like
DJs.
Calvin Harris.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ooh. Do we have clips for these, Raymundo? At number 5, Diplo. You guys familiar with Diplo at all?
Yeah, I know the name.
Play me at some Diplo.
I don't wanna be somebody with
That's Diplo? That's good. At number 4, Steve Aoki makes $30 million a year. What's his song? Hit me. I don't know that one.
No, I mean, I know what he looks like. 'Cause
Me
he's
too.
huge, right?
Yeah, I know what it looks like.
But I
Long
don't-
hair.
Yeah.
Calvin Harris, Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriend. At number 3, $38 million.
Feel so
Close to you right now. It's like a force field.
Yeah, Jam, right? Number 2 is Marshmello. The dude with the marshmallow head.
That's your boy.
Makes $40 million a year. This song with Kane Brown is the Jam.
Right.
This is the Jam. Turn that up, right?
I got you. I got one thing right.
Number 1, who do you think it is?
I'm out of DJs that I know.
You're going to know. Big
Give-
ones. 2. It's 2 people.
Oh. The dudes. The dude.
Come on, Amy.
I know. They played we saw them at iHeart.
None of your words are sentences right now,
Festival.
but so focus
She
in.
said you know.
They,
dial in on
they
one
did
sentence.
a song with Kelsey Ballerini.
The Chainsmokers.
That's them.
Together, they make $46 million. Now, do you split them up?
Right, because then,
But they're an artist.
yeah, I guess for their particular talent, that's what they're bringing in.
Turn that up. That's a good one.
Pull the sheets right off the corner.
Dang.
Mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder.
We ain't never getting older.
Those are the richest DJs. Old Town Road yesterday became the longest running Billboard #1 song in Hot 100 history. So, boy, made some money off this. He owns his own publishing too, which means he just owns it. Still won't let us put out Old Folks Home. Still bitter about that. Like, come on, share the wealth. I don't want your money. I'm actually gonna make you more money. Old Folks Home make you like $19 probably.
Right.
That's #1. The songs that beat out was Despacito, which had tied for the record, which, yeah, Daddy Yankee, Louis Fonsi, Justin Bieber. And then One Sweet Day, Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men. For what it's worth, a lot of people are going, hey, what's up? Like Lil Nas X keeps putting out remixes and that counts. So the new rules allow remixes of songs to contribute to the chart total. So that's why he keeps putting out these new songs.
Well, what about parodies?
Brilliant idea. They won't let us put it out. We've tried. We wrote the greatest song, the greatest parody of the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, we think so.
In the history of the world.
Yeah.
We can't even put it out. So yeah, saw that. You know what else I watched? It was pretty good. It's really good, but the Kimberly Schlappman, Karen Fairchild, and Ingrid Andress doing Wide Open Spaces.
Ooh.
Because Cracker Barrel does this whole thing where they, Morgan #2, you're talking about it and you're skinny. It's
Yeah.
like 50 years of something.
Yeah, they're celebrating their 50th anniversary.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
And they put this. Raymundo, play some of these together.
Wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needs new faces. She knows.
Like, I'm a big fan of everything involved in that. From Kimberly Schlappman and Karen Fairchild from Little Big Town. I think Ingrid's fantastic. Love the Dixie Chicks. Like, that's just awesome. I saw it on one of their Instagrams yesterday because I follow all of them, but it's pretty cool that Cracker Barrel's doing all that.
Yeah.
I want to put on Michael in New Hampshire. Hey, Michael.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
Pretty good. Hey, I've just been told I can give this prize away too. Hold on. I'm going to give you a prize, Michael. You did not call for a prize, but I'm going to give this to you, okay? Okay, here we go.
All right, that sounds
Let me
awesome.
read the script. I just read the script, Raymundo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for calling in. We're going to hook you up with a $50 gift card to Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is celebrating their 50th anniversary this year, so they gave us some gift cards to give to our listeners. Look at that. How you feel about
I
that?
appreciate that. Thank you.
Do you have Cracker Barrel in New Hampshire?
I do. There's actually one probably about a half mile from my house.
Perfect.
Dude, a half mile from your house. I would never go anywhere else.
To be honest with you, I haven't been there in probably about a year or so.
Well, count your lucky stars because do not hang up when this call's over, Michael, because after you say what you're going to say, we're going to make sure you get a Cracker Barrel $50 gift card, okay?
All right, I appreciate it.
How many of these do I have to give away? 6? All 6 to Michael? Oh, just one at a time. All right, you get $50, Michael. Now, what would you like to say?
I just had a question of how you guys go about your business and how you get ready for the next day.
Go
and
ahead.
Also, how you guys do the advertisements for certain cities too.
Okay, go ahead. Do you have a specific question, or is that just kind of one of these? You just kind of want us to fill you in a little bit.
Yeah, I guess fill me in a little bit too. I just want to learn about the radio industry, I guess.
It all started back in 1891. This is what happens. I go home at night and I open my computer and I go, holy crap, I got to fill 5 hours of show tomorrow. And I open up my computer and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to fill 5 hours. And so I just start popping Mike D with notes. This. Some notes don't even make sense. And then he starts collecting it. Amy will send some ideas, some notes. Eddie, Lunchbox, they'll send a note or two. And I kind of make a whole sheet of things we're going to talk about the next day. Then I wake up in the morning at like 3:30 and go over it and cut about half of them and start over with the new cycle. And then by the end of the morning or before we go on the air, we have a whole sheet, about 5 hours worth of material. And sometimes we get through all of it, sometimes we don't. And then that's kind of how the show works.
It sounds like an interesting and stressful process.
Yeah, every night I go, there's no way I'm going to fill tomorrow's show. But every day we come in and we do. And then what was your other question?
I guess just when do you do your advertisements for certain cities? You do them during commercial break, before or after?
Great question. I get in and do about an hour's worth of commercials and station liners every day before the show starts. So I will go into my office and I will just pick it up, be like, all right, Bakersfield, Garth Brooks is coming to town. He's doing the Dive Bar tour. And I'll just read off pages and I'll go from Bakersfield to Vegas and Vegas to DC. And it takes me about an hour every morning before the show starts. I'm in there about 15, 20 minutes and Amy hops in. And we have about 10 seconds where we go, hey, hey. And then we kind of start doing stuff together. And then we walk in about 5 minutes before the show starts and get rattling.
I appreciate that, Bobby.
A little behind the scenes. You like that? Is that interesting?
It is interesting. I like it very much.
There you go. Well, I appreciate the call. Do not hang up because I'm going to give you this $50 gift card, okay?
All right. Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
All right, bud. There's Michael in New Hampshire. Hey, let me grab Alan in Oklahoma real quick, who's on the phone, too. Hey, Alan in Oklahoma. You're on the Bobby Bone Show. What's up, bud?
Hey, Bobby. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. What do you want to say?
Hey, I just wanted to, it's actually a question for the team or whatever. Now that you guys are, like, live on Facebook all the time, has it changed, like, the way you guys interact or anything? Or, like, you getting dressed in the morning or anything like that, now that you guys can be seen all the time?
It's a good question. I felt like the first week I was really conscious of it. Now I don't. I found myself picking my nose yesterday during a song.
Oh, my bad.
And, well, Eddie puts me on during songs.
Mhm.
He just keeps me on. And I was like, oh, I wasn't even picking my nose. You know what I do? I rip my nose hairs out when they get long. I just grab them and rip them out.
Yeah, you do that.
And
weird.
I caught myself doing, hey, this
No,
is, I'm talking
it's a talent.
I'm talking to Alan
No,
here
it's a
about-
weird
I'm
talent
being vulnerable right now.
that you're able to do it without tweezers.
Yeah, like right
He's
now.
got so many of them that
They grow. I'll go to sleep fully no nose hair and wake up and they're like tickling my lip the next morning.
Wow.
It's like somebody watered the plants right
That's
before
a-
I go to bed.
It's a real thing.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
But I caught myself ripping my nose hairs out on camera yesterday. Other than that, I don't think about it very much. You?
Yeah, I'm starting to get over it, so that's good. Because
Not over it. You're starting to be used to it.
well, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm over it. Like I don't want it to happen, but I'm starting to not think about it.
You can watch our show on YouTube. It's live. On Facebook, it's live. On Twitter, it's live. You can just watch the show as we're doing it for the most part. So, and Eddie runs it. Has all the cameras over there. We have mini cameras in the studio.
Like the control room.
Yeah.
But over there.
But I'm right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Alan, how you feel about that answer?
Hey, I think it's good. Like I said, I'm watching you guys actually on live Facebook, and I'm on my other phone talking to you guys. So it's actually kind of a cool little interaction.
You're watching yourself right now.
Oh, kind of in a way, yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks, Alan. Have a good day, bud.
Hey, you guys too.
All right, see you later. Tomorrow morning on the show at 8:40, 7:40 Central, we'll do the Cowboy Hat Wearers Fantasy Draft.
Yep.
We will do a fantasy draft of Cowboy Hat Wearers. That's the official terminology, Cowboy Hat Wearers. Amy's got the first overall pick, and she will be going with George Strait, I have a feeling.
Maybe.
Easy.
Maybe.
But there's so many.
Oh, so many. I
There's
could think
John
of so
Wayne.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about him.
Yeah. There's, Tim McGraw.
Sure.
This is like the one moment where Bobby can't say Jesus.
Dustin
Well,
Lynch.
you don't know that.
Listen.
I'm sure there's a painting out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus and the cowboy.
Bobby's
hat.
like,
Cowboy
Moses?
Christ. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll do that. All right. Why don't we do this? We'll come back, Lunchbox, talk about Bachelorette.
Yes.
He said it was very disappointing.
Oh, really? I can't wait for the update.
And I have clips, but he said it was very disappointing. And then I ended up writing a song yesterday. I'll tell you the whole story. One of my friends was like, hey, I got a friend you should write a song with because I was free yesterday afternoon. And I was like, all right. So this guy comes to my house. I had no idea until I looked this morning, all the monster songs he had written. We're just in there writing a dopey song, which is funny, super funny. And then he left, and I was like, I enjoyed that feller. And so I look up. Wait till I tell you all the songs he's written. I had no idea.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that. Both coming up next. Hold on.
The Bobby Bones Show.
So The Bachelorette wasn't good?
It was they hyped it up like, oh, this is going to be something you've never seen before. So I sit down last night for 2 hours, and it was nothing.
Well, it was a 2-night finale, right?
Right, but I thought we were going to get the fireworks last night and then get an update tonight. We got no fireworks last night. Nothing. All she did is at the beginning of the episode, she cuts one guy, and then she goes on her family meets the last 2 dudes and goes on her last date with the 2 dudes. No dramatics, nothing. Like there was no like dramatic breakups or throwing glasses or anything. It was just drawn out nothing.
So, hey, Raymundo, I want to do clip 3.
All right.
This is Hannah shares concerns about Nashville Jed.
Yes.
His music career because she's like, I don't know. You can't do music. That's not like a real job. And so her parents apparently have a problem with that. Here's that clip.
I feel very loved by you, but I know my dad was so skeptical of the music thing and how that was stable for a family and for supporting me in your life.
I know that.
There has to be somebody that will have to sacrifice at points for the other person, and I've definitely thought about that.
I like Hannah. I know her a little bit, but she talks weird. Everything is kind of like, yeah. It's like,
Don't they all talk like that on The Bachelor?
Do they? I don't.
They're always just like, I love you.
No, they're laying down like in a romantic setting. It's not like they're just standing on they're like cuddled up and like whispering sweet nothings in each other's ears. But yeah, Hannah B's parents, all they cared about Jed was how much money you make. How are you gonna make money? How are you gonna make money? That's all they asked him.
It's unfair though to worry about who you're marrying and if they can actually be a part of this support of the marriage. Yeah. Here is Hannah giving an update before part 2 of the finale, which is tonight, by the way. Go ahead.
The past couple of months have been really tough and emotional. I know there are a lot of rumors out there, and honestly, tomorrow night I don't know what's going to happen. But I have a lot of questions that need to be answered, so hope I'll be able to do that.
She's talking about like Jed, Nashville Jed, having a girlfriend and.
My friend saw Nashville Jed running.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, down the street the other day, close to your boxing gym, I think.
Yeah?
Does he go there?
No.
No. Because sometimes y'all run outside there.
Yeah, on the sidewalk. I'm not a big fan of that.
Running?
Yeah, just in general, running. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of that. Nashville. So tonight it's Nashville Jed and who's the other guy?
I think his name's Tyler. I just don't really know his name really. He's kind of just quiet dude.
So she cut Peter the pilot.
Yeah, she cut Peter the pilot, and we got some clarification how she said that they did their thing in the windmill twice. Turns out it was 4 times. Yeah. And I'm like, why would you admit that?
Yeah, we don't need to know.
Yeah, like why do you say that?
I don't
well,
get
there's
it.
a lot of details we share that people go. Even we share things.
I liked it though. It was pretty funny.
Why do you share that? Anyway, tonight too. I will not be watching. I'll just watch Twitter. Like Bachelor Twitter is funny. There are a few Twitters I kind of get involved in, and that's one of them. I'll just look at all the results. The debates are tonight and tomorrow night. I'll be dialed into that. I love a good debate.
They're having the debate on the same night as the Bachelorette season finale. Like, I mean, what are they thinking?
Huge.
That's millions of people they're missing out on.
I don't think that it's probably the same audience that they're playing for. So, well, we'll find out tonight. I know who she picks. There'll be a little.
You still haven't told me. Ooh,
was I supposed to tell you yesterday after the show?
Yeah, we forgot.
Here, I want to play this. This is Kelsey Ballerini talking about hosting CMA Fest. Here you go.
We decided the first year we were like a little too casual about it. Last year we were like, oh my God, welcome to the stage, just like too extra. So we decided this year just to like talk like we normally would talk at a festival. We'll see how it works next year. I don't know.
There you go, 3-hour special, 8/7 Central on Sunday night of this week. It's Kelsey, Thomas Rhett, and myself. We're hosting this. And there's a lot. Special collaborations, including Lil Nas X, joined by Billy Ray Cyrus and Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, the Chainsmokers. At one point, Eddie and I and Adam Sandler get out there and play together.
Yep.
It's amazing.
It's a real fun.
So watch out for that one.
Yeah, I don't know. It may not make the cut. We'll see. I heard an edit they may have cut it.
But it happened for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We brought out Paul McCartney. It's a crazy thing.
It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's wild. Then Skynyrd came out.
Right.
Remember that time when we were playing though too? Remember that time when Led Zeppelin came out too?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And I grabbed the guitar and did the solo on
and
it.
George Strait was like, "Let me have a shot."
Yeah.
Watch it. CMA Fest Sunday night. All that stuff doesn't happen, but the rest of the stuff does. Tim McGraw and Luke Combs play together. CMAfest.com if you want to check that out. Let's go to Jeff in Pennsylvania, who's on the phone right now. Hey, Jeff, appreciate you calling the show. What's up, buddy? Hey, Jeff, it's me, Bobby.
Hey, what's going on, Bobby?
You're on the air, dude.
Hey, man, awesome show you're doing live here. I'm watching it right now. I heard it on the radio earlier.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks, man. I can hear it in the background. What do you enjoy about it?
Yeah, I know. I'm on my tablet watching it.
That's cool.
Hey, you gotta have something to do when the girlfriend's working. You know, it's my day off from work.
Yeah, what do you do for a living?
I actually am a cook.
Oh, yeah, what's your specialty? Like, if you got one deal, Jeff, what are you going to make?
Prime rib.
Oh, man, how long you let that sit? You let it sit in that au jus? That au jus sauce?
Au jus, everything.
Oh,
you know
man, au jus all the time.
Come over and the meal's on me, buddy.
And where do you live in Pennsylvania?
Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania.
All right. Well, I appreciate the au jus all the time. Thanks,
Hey.
bud.
If you ever come over to Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania, just look up the Shore Diner. I'll take care of you when you come over.
All right, bud. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
Hey, you too, man.
All right, see you later. Do we want to do the song, Redmond, or are we out of time?
We can fit it.
All right. Luke Bryan, Knockin' Boots, Bobby Bones Show.
This truck needs a half.
I'm looking at what we're going to talk about today on the post-show, pre-show. What that is, as soon as this show ends at 10 o'clock our time, we just keep going. You can watch it on Facebook or you can listen to the podcast, whenever throughout the day. Mike D wants to give relationship advice to the other guys in the room.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Eddie, you been married for how long?
Oh, 13 years.
Lunchbox been married for how long?
4 years.
Raymundo, you been with your girlfriend for how long?
Yeah, 6 years, baby.
Okay, and Mike D, you been with your girl for how long?
1 year.
1 year.
How many girlfriends you had in your life?
Just the one.
He wants to give you guys advice.
Okay.
Something
all right.
that he did, he thinks would be good for you guys.
Okay.
We'll do that in the post-show, pre-show today. Listen to the podcast, search Bobby Bones Show on demand on iHeartRadio, or about 10 o'clock our time, go over to Facebook, or anytime throughout the day, facebook.com/Bobby Bones Show. Yesterday afternoon, I was hanging out. One of my friends goes, hey, if you're not doing anything, you should write with this writer in town. I was like, all right, cool. So he comes over to the house, and I was like, all right. And we're writing songs for Eddie and I's next show in our next live record. We did a live record in Boston. We're probably going to do one in Little Rock this time. And so he comes over, and we just write these funny songs, right? We write 2 songs. One of them's called You Can't Say That in a Country Song. And then one of them is about all the holidays. Oh, there are too many days. Like today's National Cheesecake Day.
Yeah.
So we do these 2 little things, and I had a great time. The guy's super funny, great songwriter. I don't really know much about him because a friend had set it up. And so it's like a blind writer date.
Writing date.
Yeah. So he leaves, and I decide to Google the guy. We had a great time. We got to know each other pretty well. And his name was Jim Beavers. And I look it up. He's written so many humongous songs. If I would have known this, I probably would have been a little intimidated in the right. He's written songs like Dierks Bentley 5150.
5150, somebody call the po-po.
Dierks Bentley Sideways. Here's that one.
Now here we go, DJ. Don't you play nothing slow. Keep those girls.
He wrote Drink a Beer with Chris Stapleton for Luke Bryan.
Oh, wow. So I'm gonna sit right here.
Toby Keith, Red Solo Cup.
Red Solo Cup.
Tim McGraw, Felt Good on My Lips.
Everybody say whoa.
I'm not even going to go through the whole list. I'll do one more. Watching Airplanes from Gary Allan.
I'm just sitting out here watching airplanes.
So I had no idea. And yesterday was the first day we wrote, and we made another date. Is it a date? Are they called dates?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Mostly I just write with people that I'm, Eddie and I, or we write with some, but, got lucky with a ringer yesterday.
Yeah.
Smash hits coming at you.
And if you like him, he could be like the writer.
Yeah, I think he had to write Canceled yesterday.
Oh. He was probably writing real songs.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
probably doing real stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I did yesterday. Wrote a couple songs. Hopefully we're gonna play them in Chicago this week. Eddie doesn't. I got to send them over to Eddie.
Yeah, I got to learn them.
And Eddie's got to learn them. But here's the thing too. I'm embarrassed that I'm not a really. I can just give me a guitar. I can get by, right? I can play guitar a little bit. But I get embarrassed, and whenever you write a song, I need the guy to write all the chords down so I can practice. And I don't want to tell him I couldn't just hear it by ear. I can't. I don't just hear it and go, I can play that. So I have the whole song, but I don't have all the chords. So Eddie, hopefully you can.
I'll figure it out.
Eddie's like a real musician. I'm like a poser musician. And so, but I was embarrassed to be like, will you write down all the chords you're playing so I can practice? Because I wanted
He's
to
like,
fit
dude,
in.
It's a G.
I know. I wanted to fit in so bad. But yeah, so that's what I did yesterday afternoon.
Cool.
Wrote with Jim Beavers.
So now when you write with him, for
My
your
best friend,
second-
Jim Beavers. Yeah, we go.
For your second date, are you going to be a little, now that you know all his hits?
I'm all right.
You're good now?
Yeah, I'll be good.
It's time for the good.